Hello and welcome to a super quick run through of the Private Fund Manager software for wraparound care. There's a longer version of this demo. Please do look at it if you'd like to see a bit more. On screen you have the Private Fund Manager software. In terms of wraparound care, we have some menus at the top left hand corner, of which one is a register system. I've got three types of club: an after school club, a breakfast club, and then an after school club that's charged hourly, just to show you the difference. If I choose the breakfast club, as you can see, it's set up with all the students who may choose to come. The cost per session has been already put in as £3 at the top left, although I have the option in the centre column to change the cost for any of my pupils. So if certain people get it free, certain people get it at a reduced rate, we simply change that in the central column. And then it's a case of using this as a register to put ticks in. This could be done on a little tablet that someone at the Breakfast Club has. It can be done on a piece of paper, or it can be done here on the computer. And it is a case that if it's Monday the 9th, I simply tick by clicking the people that have come on this day. If I have left them as the standard £3, that's what's going to be charged. If we've set them up with a different rate, that's what's going to be charged for that given day. And you can change the rates for different days in the week. We repeat that process using the ticking system, and this is what generates how much each person owes for Breakfast Club. Same for after school club. I can do the ticks either in advance, so some schools do this for a whole term or a half term in advance because people book into after school club, in which case you set it up just for 1 week, and in the top right hand corner there's an option to copy that to the rest of the weeks within the term. Of course you can untick certain days if they're bank holidays or whatever it might be. If it's an hourly based after school type club, up at the top left hand corner here we can put in the cost per hour, let's say £2.50, and then we simply go through, and let's say that most people stay for 2 days. Again, we simply go through clicking, it adds 2 hours to each person, but if actually they only stay for 1, of course we overtype it. Same thing goes as before, the default cost is £2.50, but I can change that to £1.75 for certain people, so I can change the prices and the number of hours that we save. Either do it for the week as and when it unrolls, or I can copy that through the rest of the term or half term if we want to set up an in advance said schedule. If you want to use paper registers, in the bottom left hand corner, as you can see, there's an option to print a register for the whole week. The greyed out bits are when the person's not due in, or we can right click and print just 1 day's register at a time. So if I put everyone in for Monday just for now, if I right click and do print Monday's register, it brings them all up. It brings any medical details they need, and if you want, there's a column for the exit time if you need to add additional hours. In its simplest form, that simply means that when we look at some of the reports, so for example we have pupil reports here, there are lots of different reports, but at the bottom are a whole chunk of reports that relate to money. So payments received, as you can see, will tell us, sorry I didn't put the right date in there, so if I look through to the end of term, it will tell me everything everyone's booked into, how much is due and how much they've currently paid. So this is for the after school club. If I look at the breakfast club, same sort of thing. 963s, how much they've actually paid and therefore what they owe at the moment. And of course there are debtors reports, there are debtors letters, we can send emails to people, individual records, etc. If we want to, there's an inbuilt invoicing module which will allow us to say, let's generate some invoices for the after school club. And we might have, I'm not going to type all the words in, after school club, summer term, let's say, and this will allow you to invoice in advance. We pick our date range. It might be a half term, it might be the whole of the summer term. We can put anything we want in terms of notes, such as how they can pay, when they have to pay by, etc. And then we simply go to the option called Create Invoices, click on the button at the bottom right, and as you can see, it's told me that there are 6 people to invoice, and when I look at print invoices, there they all are. It's based on the ticks I've just put on, and it's got its information about students because our system automatically links into SIMS or to any of your other pupil record system. And as you can see, we have a sequentially numbered invoice, date, full details, and the parents' information. In terms of taking money from these people, we have a transaction entry area, and so we can choose the club or whatever it is that they are paying for. A list of everyone pops up, and in the right hand column all the money they currently owe, and we're able therefore to put in either that they've paid in full, could be by cash, or you can put a cheque number in, whichever you prefer. I'll put in that the bottom person has paid in cash. I'm going to say Sasha's just paid £10 of cash towards her balance. We click on finished. If we want to, we can print little receipts for each or some of these people so they can walk away with their receipt. We can also take money in the form of childcare vouchers, which we enter through direct receipts. We can enter direct payments into our bank accounts from parents, but also we have a fabulous inbuilt bank feed. As you can see, there's a button at the bottom left here which will automatically read in any payments that parents make straight into your bank account, and you'll be able to allocate them to the correct pupil. And after the first time, you won't even have to do that. It will automatically know, based on the info on the bank statement, who to allocate the money to. There's full bank reconciliation on here with the bank statements option, the usual sort of thing where you tick items as they appear on your paper statement, and there's a full set of financial reports, profit and loss balance sheets, audit trails, trial balance, as well as the ability to look up individual pupils to see all of their various payments, the ability to look up a particular before or after school club type account to see all the money in, all the money out, and the current balance. And then, as I've shown you, the reports specifically for the pupils themselves, not only payment information but also information on things such as medical details, parents contact, etc. Just a very, very quick run through. As I say, if you'd like to see a little bit more, either give us a buzz and we can do a one-to-one demo, or do take a look at our slightly longer presentation. Thank you for your time. Any queries, do give us a buzz. It's Mandy at ISTech UK. Bye-bye.